Hi, my name is Ange Konan, and my presentation is on modern migration patterns. Migration is the permanent movement to a new location. There are two types of migration. Immigration, which is the migration from a location, and immigration, the migration to a location. The difference between the number of immigrants and immigrants is the net migration. Migration. Most immigrants migrate from developing countries like Africa, North and Central America, and East Asia. The, they migrate to developing countries, to developing locations such as North America, like in the United States, or Western Europe, like in France, Spain, or the UK. The United States is the leading destination for international migrants. Inter-regional migration is the movement from one region of a country to another. In the US, people usually migrate to the south, and they usually migrate from the northeast or California or the west. And people might migrate to the south for jobs or environmental reasons. Maybe in the northeast it's too cold, so they move to the south for warmer weather. In China, people migrate to the east coast where the factories are, so they can get a job there. In Russia, the government encourage migration to remote resource-rich region by offering jobs in power plants, mining, and factories. Regional migration is the movement. Intra-regional migration is the movement within one region. There are three types. The first type is rural to urban migration. It's from, it's like moving from the country to the city, and somebody might do that for jobs and to work maybe in a certain industry. The second type is urban to suburban, and this more of a lifestyle choice. If they want to work in if they want to live in a big house with a backyard, and they don't want to feel crammed in the city. And urban to rural, it's if somebody wants just to get away from the city and start growing their own crops. Like in these pictures, on the left side is the disaster side, and the right side is the climate part. On the left side, it shows how the how how the environment forced people out, and they completely destroy their home, so they were forced to move to other locations. And the right side of the picture shows how um, how the location might attract people from places where it's cold and not sunny. And this is attitudes towards immigrants. People feel like immigrants are taking their jobs because they're willing to work for significantly less pay. After 9/11, the public supported tighter immigration control. In 2010, Arizona passed a controversial law that allowed police officers to check uh, if people were lawfully in the United States, and it was controversial because it was subject to racial profiling of Hispanics, and people also oppose government programs helping immigrants because if if immigrants are feel like they're being helped to stay in the country, then it might attract more and more immigrants. and people want less immigrants in the country. These are my citations.